Welcome to another special COVID-19 news edition of the Mount Prospect Update. I'm your host, Alyssa Ali. Illinois Governor J.B. Pritzker announced on June 19th the target date for Illinois to move to Phase 4 of the state's Restore Illinois plan is June 26th. Under Phase 4, more businesses and restaurants will be allowed to reopen to the public with certain guidelines. The state released the details of the Phase 4 guidelines, and the Village of Mount Prospect has been working with local business owners and business organizations, the Mount Prospect Downtown Merchants Association, and Chamber of Commerce on their plans for implementation. Links to the Restore Illinois guidelines for all business types are available at the MPEI page, and a list of Mount Prospect restaurants is available at Experience Mount Prospect. The state's Restore Illinois plan for Phase 4 allows for indoor as well as outdoor dining. The following regulations apply for all restaurants in Illinois and are in place to protect the health and safety of both the customers and employees. Here are a few key guidelines restaurants must follow to offer indoor dining in Phase 4. Indoor dining. Indoor dining can reopen with groups of 10 or less, with tables spread 6 feet apart in seated areas and with standing areas at no more than 25% of capacity. Outdoor dining will remain as it was during Phase 3. Learn before you go. Some restaurants may utilize call-ahead or reservation-only seating, as dining capacity is largely reduced. Others may offer a limited menu or reduced hours. Check websites or call ahead to be sure. Per Phase 4 guidelines, patrons should still wear a face covering entering and leaving an eating establishment or when using restroom facilities. Other elements permitted under Phase 4 of the Governor's Restore Illinois plan include health and fitness centers. Revised guidelines allow gyms to open at 50% capacity and allow group fitness classes of up to 50 people with new safety guidelines for indoors, with multiple groups permitted given facilities have space to appropriately socially distance and can limit interaction between groups. Day camps. Water-based activities permitted in accordance with Illinois Department of Public Health guidelines. No more than 50% of facility capacity with group size of no more than 15 participants in a group, unless participants change weekly. Meetings and events. Venues and meeting spaces can resume with a lesser of up to 50 people or 50% of overall room capacity. Multiple groups are permitted given facilities have space to appropriately social distance and can limit interaction between groups. This includes activities such as conferences and weddings. Indoor and outdoor recreation. Revised guidelines to allow select indoor recreation facilities, example bowling alleys, skating rinks, as well as clubhouses to reopen. Indoor recreation to operate at lesser of 50 customers or 50% of facility capacity, with outdoor recreation allowing group sizes of up to 50 and permitting multiple groups given facilities have space to appropriately social distance and can limit interaction between groups. Concessions are permitted with restrictions. Cinema and theater. Indoor seated theaters, cinemas, and performing arts centers may allow admission of the lesser of up to 50 guests or 50% of overall theater or performance space capacity. That applies to each screening room. Outdoor capacity is limited to 20% of overall theater or performance space capacity. Concessions are permitted with restrictions. Events must be ticketed for seats only. No standing room events are permitted at this time. Outdoor seated spectator events. Outdoor spectator sports can resume with no more than 20% of seating capacity. Concessions are permitted with restrictions. Youth and recreational sports. Revised guidelines allow competitive gameplay and tournaments. Youth and recreational sports venues can operate at 50% of facility capacity, 20% seating capacity for spectators, and group sizes up to 50, with multiple groups permitted during practice and competitive games, given venues have space to appropriately social distance and can limit interaction between groups. Concessions are permitted with restrictions. Residents are reminded that in Phase 4, it is still important to continue to maintain social distancing and wear face coverings. As our communities begin to open up, safe and responsible behavior is the key to allowing us to move forward on the path to recovery. Village Hall, Fire Department, Public Works, Police Headquarters, and the Community Connection Center have all reopened to the public. If you need to conduct business at a village facility, here are some changes you will notice and some things to keep in mind. Face coverings are required. Physical distancing is marked in all public lobby areas. The finance department is not facilitating in-person purchase of vehicle stickers. You may still use online, mail, or the drop box. Water, sewer, and refuse bill payments will be accepted in person. If you have any questions or need assistance, please call the Village Hall switchboard at 847-392-6000. Residents, businesses, and other customers may also continue to email or submit a request or concern through our customer response portal. The Mount Prospect Lions Club's Farmers Market has resumed at the corner of Northwest Highway and Emerson Street. Check out a wonderful array of fruits, vegetables, herbs, flowers, and other goodies. Open, rain, or shine, this is considered one of the best farmers markets in the suburbs. The market has been modified to encourage social distancing. Vendors will be food only, no craft vendors at this time. Masks will be required for both vendors and visitors under state executive order guidelines. Food may be prepackaged to limit contact. Vendors will be expanded as the summer moves on and restrictions are eased. Please limit your visit by coming to the market alone if possible. Do not congregate or use the market to socialize, and please leave your dog at home. For more information, go to mplions.org. The Village will continue to update residents as new information becomes available. Updates will be posted on the Village website, mountprospect.org, and don't forget to follow the Village on social media, Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. This has been your Mount Prospect Update. I'm your host, Alyssa Ali, and I will see you on the next edition.